All right, explain the whole radiant heat conjunction area there.
Okay, well, this is our radiant area for the second floor. It's up in the middle bedroom closet, as you can see, and it's a very standard radiant system at this point. 2 zones. Master bedroom is separated from the other 3 bedrooms. And we use a cross-linked polyethylene tubing, which is pretty much industry standard at this point. It has an oxygen barrier on it so that it keeps the oxygen out of the system, because oxygen otherwise will get into the system and can rot out the iron parts, the ferrous parts of the rest of the system, namely if you're using a boiler. And fully adjustable. These are valves which monitor the flow in each loop so everything's balanced, so one side of the room is the same temperature as the other.
And you're running water through there, or glycol, or what?
We're running, it's about a 30% glycol solution. And I wouldn't do that except we have the radiant in the garage as well.
Works for that too.
Standard radiant system. Leader valves up on top, just to take the air out. Everything's can be isolated.
I'm going to stop recording for a second here. To me, as a novice, and this whole radiant heat thing, does it ever happen where a pipe underneath will break, crack, leak?
PEX tubing has been used since the 50s, and they've made continuous improvements to it. Can it happen? I suppose. I've never heard of it.
You never heard of that happening? Okay.
Not once. Not once. It's industry standard, I believe, is they figure it's at least 50 years, maybe 100 years on durability. That's part of what the cross-linking is. It's a carbon chain that then interlocks, as opposed to a standard plastic pipe. So it's not, yes, it's a thermoplastic, but it's very, very durable and stands up to chlorine and some of the other corrosives.
Yeah, exactly. I can see where that'd be an absolute nightmare, having to trace find a leak or whatever else.
No, it's easy to find.
Yeah. Where's it coming through?
Yeah.
Where's it coming through?
Yeah, no, it can be a problem. The thing that you do have to watch when you're putting it in is I use what's called the staple up method, which puts it has aluminum plates, which is the correct way to do it. They're expensive. Again, it's a couple $1,000s more for the heating system to do this house with these aluminum plates that then hold the PEX tubing.
Let's take a step back.
Sure.
All right, that sounds interesting. So let's talk about the tubing itself and the supports and everything else.
Well, the tubing itself is a standard industry cross-linked polyethylene with the oxygen barrier. You can have it with or without. Obviously, it's more expensive with it, but I feel it's the way to go. And the way I do it, my radiant floors, is what's called the staple up method, which means I attach it to the bottom of the floor, as opposed to running much thinner tubes just under the floor. And that allows me better flow, because it's a 1/2 inch versus a 1/4 inch tubing. And as such, we use an aluminum plate that then dissipates the heat evenly over the floor. Now the industry, to save on the cost of those aluminum plates, which are expensive, a couple $1,000s for a job like this, tried to get away with just suspending the joist cavity. It will work. It's very inefficient. You have to run a higher water temperature, which gives you a higher operating temperature. You just have to spend more oil or whatever you're using to get that water temperature up there to get the system to work.
Right.
Spend the money up front, save it on the back end.
Yeah.
And
Which is the whole idea of this house.
That's the whole idea.
That's the whole idea, yeah.
It's everything is in the walls. It's done right. Unfortunately, you don't see it.
As it should be. All right, let's stop recording there. And let this sit for a second. Stop you.